Hail and good evening. Tonight, I'd like to dig into something exceptionally spicy. I'd like to talk about the promotion of degeneracy and mediocrity in the mainstream culture of the day. You know, it seems like you can't watch anything without getting hit in the face with, like, some highly just questionable narratives these days. Like, nowadays, it seems like everyone's a homosexual, everyone's a tranny, men want to cross-dress, men don't want to lift anymore. In fact, like the promotion of men outright with just not only drug problems, but with blatantly emasculated and feminized themes, especially in like the rap music of today, is just ridiculous. That's not something you want males to aspire to, let alone the majority of people to see and to believe is like a good jam or whatever. And not only that, but a lot of the music that comes out today, it's not only written by just like a handful of producers in Hollywood, but it's just regurgitated garbage. It's terrible. Don't get me wrong, like the 90s were like, I think just about the end of the regurgitation phase where it just started getting to straight repetitive nonsense. But still, like the stuff you have today it's just trash. It's just materialistic trash. And not only that, but the videos now are highly sexualized, and they even just are coming out and just doing straight esoteric rituals live and in their music videos. Like halftime shows have been nothing but esoteric shit since I don't even know. Like you could go back a long time and you'd realize, hey, they're doing shit that like the occult would know of, but people who don't know of the occult obviously would just think, oh, that's just cool. It's just like some stunts and shit. Which is just, I can't believe how stupid some of these people are when they see that kind of shit right in their face and they just don't understand it. But, you know, that's just one aspect of the culture of being what's popular nowadays being promoted. And honestly, I feel like this tyranny of the minority it's bad for everyone overall. Because what is not being popularized is what is actually popular. And that's why the meme war and the culture war on the internet are so fierce, because here you have essentially a disenfranchised section of the population who is literally trying to be as politically incorrect as possible and as offensive as possible simply to get a reaction for the express purpose of this is literally the culture now, because the other culture is so ridiculous, so out there that you just don't even want to play into it anymore. And that, you know, not only that, but You start looking around at people, and this healthy any size nonsense has gotten to a rabid epidemic where it's just sad. You don't even want to interact with people anymore. These normies out there, these people that are what you would call, I guess, blue pill cucks. They like what's the point of even interacting with some of these people? You know what I mean? They're clearly not even intelligent enough to even entertain the level of conversation that you'd want to have, pointing these things out to them and just say, hey, you know, like, do you even know the origins of this shit? Like, why is this popular? Like, why do you even like this? Do you know why you like this? I don't think you do, but you do. And not only that, but this not healthy entity size nonsense has also give way to participation trophies, which I'm here to tell you, dude, if you didn't win, you don't get the trophy. Back in the day, I didn't get participation trophies for the sports that I participated in. And they were highly competitive, you know, and you still shook the other team's hand and you know, you made nice even after you got your ass stomped in some cases. But nowadays it's just like, oh, no, you're fine, little Timmy. You're a winner too. That's bullshit. Little Timmy, you're not a fucking winner. That's a lie. You're not a winner and you don't deserve that shit. And coddling our children like this is terrible, because it's thinking like this, that, you know, like everybody deserves to have a fair shake, when clearly, you know, if this was a meritocracy, it would be a very stark reality difference for a lot of people, has given way to the welfare state and the subsidization of people to do nothing, which is literally a culture now. There are literally people out there who like pride themselves on not doing shit. Like, oh yeah, I fucking haven't had a job and blah, blah, blah. Dude, that shit is just, that is abhorrent to me. That is disgusting. If you're a male and you think like that, fuck you, you're what's wrong with this society, and hopefully we figure this shit out. Anyways, the other aspect of that kind of whole do-nothing culture is the outrage culture. These triggered fools out there who, you know, people are probably going to be triggered about this shit, but like I fucking care. Anyways, that's also part of the culture, though, nowadays is, oh, somebody said something that offended me. Oh, now I'm a victim. Oh, my God. And why am I a victim? Well, it's because of this, you know, and then bam, it's like this outrage culture of do-nothings and welfare status have literally, that like they virtue signal to each other that they're victims, because that's the whole social justice death cult that's popular right now. And I'm here to tell you, dude, that's garbage. Like, you need to get in the gym, get fit, get healthy, and strive for better. Don't buy into this participation trophy, healthy at any size, the world will take care of your horse shit. That's garbage. Like, I'm here to tell you, there's people out there like me, and we are growing in numbers, and we are not going to be there to take care of you, and we don't want to be there to take care of you either, because all this degeneracy and mediocrity, this all has parallels historically to some of the greatest civilizations out there in their final days. Rome and Greece were very similar to like what we are today, where you just had these sexual deviants out there flaunting their shit. And then you also had this just bread and circus culture where you're not paying attention to the utter decline and the absolute chaos that's occurring politically, because you're distracted by a myriad of stupid things that will distract people. Like nowadays, people want to watch, like, you got all these weebs out there, white people who are trying to get into the weeb thing. Oh, God. You got all these gamers out there who, they literally have autism about their favorite games. They will tell you to the detail about the most minute and utterly just not relevant shit that you don't want to hear, but they will share it with you passionately. And that is just shameful display, because you could be turning that that passion towards information that could be of benefit to people, and instead you're a fucking gamer or you're a fucking weeb, and you're not doing shit. And you know, maybe I'm no better with just ranting and making these videos, but hey, at least I'm doing something. Anyways, so there's my historical precedents for you. Now let me tell you, like, the ultimate goal and the end game of this. It's getting nasty here, because I'm here to tell you that degeneracy in history has never been shown to just go away by a simple counter movement. You can't just have like a counter movement that goes, oh, you know, hey, this is stupid, you know, of like good people who want to do good, because the degenerates will use violence. Like, it's just proven historically. And I'm here to tell you, the only way to get rid of the damn degenerates is by either letting society collapse and then, you know, haggling over the ashes with anybody strong enough to survive, or to just use force to end the tyranny of these less moral and very much so less intelligent people. I'm here to tell you, when the science does not support your cause, you should fuck off with that shit. Because you're going to go down, and you're going to go down hard. Well, here's my rant. I hope you enjoy it.